Hello, this is dOVERanalyst welcoming you to today's vlog. Well, it's a little bit different from our vlogs.
A subject very close to my heart. I am kind of left speechless after this. Like, only somebody who's gone through it would ever actually truly understand pain of rape. Nobody else ever will. I had no idea this was about this. I do live under a big rock.
Does seem like something on the lines of Mardani, like Rani Mukherjee's, where one woman is going to fight against the entire system for someone. I actually could not really understand if it was about her own daughter who was killed, for example, because she says that, can you bring her back?
They really showed it in a very realistic, gruesome way. It was very empowering. Like, I cannot deny that for sure. It was very empowering and very moving at the same time. That one woman actually decides to fight the system, like more in the lines of Damini, and so much that we have seen earlier. Again, it's a very predictable story. You know what's gonna happen. But like I say, sometimes some stories which are predictable still bring in the beauty of it, where you would go and watch this person win against all odds. And the good thing out here is that you know that they will win, because they end with a very inspirational message. You feel good about it. You feel good that somebody's gonna win at the end of the day, that they will make it, that there will be no problems whatsoever, and no matter how tough or how bad. Like even Priyanka Chopra's Ganga Jal Kahani, one woman fighting against the entire system and then making it happen, is very inspiring and very moving at the same time.
Nothing justifies rape. Not let anybody tell you otherwise. And I'm glad such movies are being made.
I get to give actually the change her mind at the end of the day, so not correct. And changing the serious topic over here, love Raveena Tandon coming back. Love watching her. It's so sweet. It actually put a feeling across the screen into your heart. I will definitely watch this movie. You should love these women-centric movies. So what else? My point of cinema or story or a book is to convey a story, is to convey a thought. This is very
Everybody should watch it. Only interval so far. But
sometimes you might want the movie to sink in before you can make any logical conclusion on it.
how to get away with murder after justice has been denied, and how? So polite and so humane. This girl was probably not from India, assisted her, and she was being very particular about finding her exact seat, and this guy was like, sit anywhere. It wasn't a household audience when I went, and there were many women over there. Girl, wow.
Raveena was fantastic in whatever she did. Her costume was phenomenal, really apt, and absolutely justified her as the mother. However, a slight problem was her absolutely perfect girls all the time. A woman on vengeance really doesn't have time to do that. But I guess they went on the monotony of it. Like if you look at the real side of death, when somebody dies, like even in Nirja, Shabana Azmi goes about her normal stuff, feeding the dog and everything. Like you just don't stop doing the normal stuff. That's the reality. If you've ever seen a death like me, you would know. And sometimes you just want to die with your mind and doing things that you usually do without having any enjoyment. The cinematography was nicely dark, giving you that
icky feeling of something bad that is going to happen. It is very well made that way. I had a very slight problem with the audio video sync when she exactly hugs the daughter in the very first scene. Somebody else is saying the exact welcome or something like that in the beginning, which she is not saying. Every single person acted very well. It was a nice movie, worth a watch, even if one time. I love the digital way of bringing things alive, the way she was searching everything. It took full cream, super fab. Spoiler time. There's this post that actually asked, how conveniently was the car placed exactly behind their car just because of that one wrong turn, as they put it. Victim blaming. Can we ever get ahead of that? But anyway, they were actually following her. It's later revealed in the movie that the other girl had told them that she's gonna go and stay the night with this girl and her mother, and they were actually probably trying to get her. We know how Mama died, the sheer fear and applying the secret. But someone tell me, how did the real estate guy die? Did have a silencer, she did not shoot him. I guess he thought that he's already lost his case here. Either the police is gonna kill him or this minister's son is gonna kill him, so he practically has no other option, and probably he decided just to end it like that. That, however, was probably a little desperate attempt of tying the loose ends. I did have that feeling. I knew he's gonna jump. But I couldn't see why. Like, I had a feeling that he's gonna jump, okay, but I don't know why, because of course she did spare him. And else I was rooting that do not leave him, it's gonna be a mistake. For a gruesome movie, the bad guys are very, very important. Somehow I felt that the minister and the son were not as bad as they could have been. Of course the son did a very good job. Casting, however, if you just look at the physicality of it, Raveena versus that guy was not like a David and Goliath. Raveena is tall, at least appears to be very, very tall. They probably wanted to show that the guy was really young, like probably in college or something. Probably I would have preferred a very typical Delhi guy look, a very typical rapist look. This guy didn't look like a rapist. He did an amazing job of portraying the non-challenged, though, not caring about a thing. Super spoiler. Till now you were showing that she was very, very cunning, very, very clever, and pulling it off in style. Self-defense was also a chance. She could have said that she was being attacked. She is vulnerable yet powerful in a very beautiful way. The last scene seemed so much of a chance. She did not have anybody helping her. How did the gun actually reach there? That epic line is that you wouldn't really dare. But the fight after that would have been a little more prepared. Men were out, dance occurrence. That was something that suddenly happened. Still a lovely movie to watch. I would still recommend you to go and give your money to this movie. Oh my god, that insect though. That serious camera focus on the insect really eking out when they were thrown shows the extreme gruesome reality of the condition that they were in. I love the happy ending. Insensitive dialogue. The David versus Goliath story, she actually got the advantage, underestimating her so much just because she was a woman. They thought she could do nothing. I really love the idea of this very careful plotter and the serial killer who actually gets away with murder. That's very, very enticing. And do justice to yourself. If you are to compare this with Rang De Basanti, they did not get away with murder. They actually killed the minister, but then she actually got away with it. I also liked a little observed fact that they showed about Dia's friend and whatever happened to her. Although we found all of those statements extremely insensitive. Let's face it, this is the India that we live in, and people actually do think like that. Even today, there are people who think like that. But on the positive side of it, on the sunshine of it, there are people who also do not think like that. Let's hope for the best. Look at the positive. Always count the silver lining in whatever happens with us. We cannot change what happens to us, but we can always change how we react to those things. Thank you so much for joining me on my day. Tell me in the comments what's happening with you right now. Like, I would love to know what's up with your life and what are you doing right now? Like, what's exactly going on? No reply. For sure. Do you get the hint? Do you get the hint? She got the advantage here. She got the advantage here because they were underneath. It's like even in Mir, Shabana Azmi. But a slight problem when the villain was very, very super, but like I mentioned earlier, probably the villain actually acted very well. But if you we know how Mama died. The sheer fear and